and Cerato with some grenades as well. We can see that smoke and the flash are about to be deployed. Jumping into top mid, trying to avoid getting a headshot, but it's not going out so well for them at the moment. 1-for-1, NBK not showing, but he is getting tagged. They know he's there. Pops out at the right time, the bomb's being dropped, and suddenly it's Cerato alone. They've only got one frag so far.
That is an extra smoke grenade or HE or flashbang. Let's see if he can get anything else done here. That's beautiful. It's a 1 versus 2 now. Surely not. There's no way that Cerato can turn this into a winnable situation. There's still 2 players there. Flashbang out, goes for another peek. Apex turns away, can't quite find it. There it is. Alex last man standing. Cerato. Would you believe it?
Now they've got bigger weapons. Furia, Vitality, with a number of Desert Eagles. There's a smoke grenade to cut off a short player, just about. He's got a flanking boiler as well. And the knife was ready for Furia. So far, so good on this anti-force by Vitality. Out of position, moving towards the Arch Library area. How much fishing do they want to do? That's a good start.
Pinpoint accuracy from Alex, and Apex finds the bomb, and he smokes it off. This is a problem. All of a sudden, Furia, they got perhaps a bit too excitable, charging up all the way towards A with very little to go back and ferry the bomb back to that A-bomb site, and now they find themselves in this predicament. What a weird spot to be in. Apex takes the duel, though, before Zywoo needs to make the right guesses here, but you can see that he actually hits the step to line up, but ableJ will shut him down. A flashbang on Zywoo is also the boost. Slightly elevated.
With a 4th on the way in NBK. No flashes at this point for Vitality, so there's still plenty of time for Furia to clean things out. There's a big flashbang, and that's going to disable what the CTs can do. Zywoo's good for 1. But how much they ticked off for Furia? Now it's about cleanup. You can see NBK looking for a tight deagle shot, looking for some pre-fire, but he will be...
They're going to expect him to be around this corner. Surely not. Ard is actually looking for it, though, and he's going to find Alex just checking
that
everything.
Smoke grenade will leave Arch open and to take the library position away, so there is some isolation to be had. You'll see there's a 2-man focus from Vitality on the Arch itself.
That's a great HE. Big damage done. Baiting out the shots, and that's pretty important. Getting across the angle, there's another player there. And Arndt will go down. Nice peek coming in from Zywoo. RPK preemptively dropping the smoke. And Furia, they don't have to commit to this, but they are in position towards that short side. They will force the issue. Cerato defends the flank. Here is Vinny, opens up the front. And Furia expanding on the bomb side, doing the damage that they can. Vinny jumping on top there, and he can only get one. Pretty good. Well, most teams, they, yeah, as you say, like in defaults, you don't send that many people unless you're going to be rushing it. So it can really punish that rush. But yeah, this is a weird one. You don't often see this. And Furia is so good at finding gaps in the defense. They're going to look to play contact here through towards the Arch position. They've got very limited weaponry. They'll see what they can do here. Can they trade this out? No, they can't. Zywoo with another HE. Will that do more damage? It's a lick of damage there onto Abel. And the bomb will make its way around to the short position. And they, again, Furia, they've lost a player. They don't have to commit to this. They've managed to get ableJ towards CT spawn. Oh my god. Apex will spot him out though. Perfect position to be hidden from Abel as he was pushing CT. And now you can see Cerato opening things up. Where's the trade? RPK is going to live to fight another day, it seems, as Cerato is the last man standing. This has not worked out for Furia. These passive setups are proving effective for Vitality.
You can see the situation for the money. There is not really any money for Furia. The round bonus is in the bin as well. So this is a chance for Vitality to build. If they can survive with 4 players, that is a big flick. And it is, of course, Cerato in a 1 versus 4. And that's never good news if you are the opponent. Spots NBK falling back to try and make the crossfire. By double stack, running out of bullets, though. He's got a rotation towards top mid. Wants to clear a graveyard, but he can't quite find the angle. And that will be round 2 for Vitality with 3 players.
So I wouldn't be too surprised to start seeing defaults from Furia when we get the buy rounds, the next buy round from them. See, this is a full block save, just 1 flashbang from Cerato. Nice shot from Alex. He's going to gun down the remainder of Furia as they charge the banana position. Not too much for them to do here as Alex shuts it down.
He's going to bounce off the back wall, which might compromise where Art is. So it won't set him on fire in fact. Molly's down banana as well. Lots of spray, but Apex stops. Vinny pops out, and that's an early frag. Zywoo gets taken out as well. That's a fantastic start for Furia. Now, they won't charge into the B bomb site. It's not a guarantee that there's no one else there, and indeed Alex has taken position and lining up for it. Caught up a grenade in his hand, Vinny, but he will trade the frag once again. 4 versus 2. We've got RPK making his way in out of construction, but NBK is still on the A bomb site now. If he can get to the well, he can throw a flash for his teammate to have a peek. If he had one, he doesn't have one, so he can't flash. It's going to be the dry peak from RPK. So far, so good. Vinny taken out. And they're not quite on the bomb side just yet. Are taking some damage, and RPK will follow up. The bomb's on the floor now. And there goes Yuri as well. The turnaround is ridiculous.
Found the bomb, but needs to deal with these players. There's no way to get a farm without dealing with them. Oh, he almost walked in. Needs with a pistol to take down a player, pick up a gun, and make things really difficult for the CT side. So we'll see what they can accomplish with this balcony burst. But the setup is looking really good for Vitality here. They've got 4 players to defend. They're going to be looking for this. Oh, it's just straight in the face with the Tech 9. MBK falls, and RPK's the man to look after the pit position. He's got a lot to look after here as he's playing between the smokes, and Apex will find a flank there onto Arts. And it's not looking like there's too much left here now for Fury, as a decent attempt by Keserato, but he'll be shut down as well, as it's just Yuri. He's picked up an AUG. He's in the pit's position, so damage can be done, but how much? That's a great angle to find onto RPK. What else has he got? Well, okay, absolutely doing lots of damage previously, but these the plan here for Furia is more of a default, and this is really interesting because Vitality, you don't expect there to be 3 players, and how much can Art do? He's got a forward position, the Molotov comes in, great damage done. The flashes though are blind absolutely everybody, but Alex will get the better of that one, as it's Vitality have absolutely nailed this so far. AbleJ's looking for a pick, but it's going to be so difficult for Furia to bully their way in, and that's one of the reasons there's too many players here.
Beautiful baits. RPK knows the extremities he can go to. The white peak, he knows what could be, and he will deliver a fantastic kill. Solid round for Vitality. There's 4 of the 5 players here for Furia. They've got 1 flash, and the grenades which have already been deployed. That lurk smoke at the front as well, which they can try to burst behind. There's a HE being held by Apex, but he's been seen. Does that mean there's 1 player on the site?
Perfect flash there as well. Alex will spot one towards New Box, but he's been spotted as well, so they know that they have to deal with him. There's no element of surprise left for Alex in his position as he falls back towards construction, trying to take a deeper angle in the peaks though. There's the trade. I was worried about that. Oh, Zywoo locking it down there as Able goes for the trade. And the bomb is now on the ground, and it doesn't seem like there's a way to recover anything here. And understanding they're playing passively against the Furia, it's not a bad approach, as they're very aggressive. Oh, Apex, he's absolutely nailed it with this smoke, able to take full advantage, but there will be a trade actually, leaving Alex alone, although complicated as Alex goes for the rotation, repositioning towards Paul, trying to deny these players as they push the smoke, but they won't. In fact, they've discovered a position if they want to.
Smoke up on Archer is an issue, however. There are no more smokes for Furia unless they find one on the way. Now the bomb is going through Performans, and Zywoo is there to take out Keserato, and that's the bomb in a really weird position, but once that smoke goes, Vitality may be compromising where they can stand. They will put up a smoke to make that life easier. There's one taken out by Yuri, he's one in Graveyard as well. Now he can be the bait. Alex looking for another player to try and help. Zywoo going wide, taking Yuri out, and there's AbleJ on the Graveyard stairs. His teammate will deal with that one, leaving Zywoo to switch weapon and get taken out.
That's always the key. And here they go, just straight in. There's no default. There's just rush into the B-bomb site. It has not gone well, though, here so far for them. They've lost 2 players, and they've got not much to say for it until now. Apex goes down, but there's still more to do.
That Molotov for buy time for the rotation. The sprays through smoke's been fruitful, but those frags came before the smoke even popped on CT. Oh dear, Furia trying to play. I wonder if this is just a little out of their comfort zone, how fast they're playing these rounds. And Zywoo, of all people, is creeping up. Look at the sheer utility on Vitality. 2 of 3 people left. Yuri's creeping. Can he catch NBK? Just about. Big headshot. That is very, very crucial. There's Zywoo taken out. He's got low ground advantage, but RPK is deep enough to stop him. You can hide behind that wall in some positions, but RPK is way too close, delivers the trade frag. They've got the money to survive.
Keserato looking aggressively for a pick here. Flashbangs out, the spray does massive damage. Vinny follows up. Alex now looking to get out of dodge. Zywoo replaces the position with the AWP, no less.
As Furia have had a lot of fast plays of late. He's got a flashbang from his teammate. They're lining up for him. He knows where 2 of the players are, but it hasn't quite finished him off. That HE could do a lot, though. Doesn't land in time. Alex spraying. They are both in the red. They've got to know they're really tapped. 40 seconds left. There's plenty of time. This can still turn around quickly if they can find the right angles. Alex, I think he was stuck in the
P for Vitality. However, they do save 2 guns. So they should be fine for a buy in this next round. For free, it feels like Alex might get flashed through this smoke and see if he can do some damage, but he has been completely denied.
Beautiful stuff from Furia. I feel like these are really in response to the difficulties they were having in that long string of rounds you see at the top there from Vitality. Again, their plan A wasn't working, so...
It typically means they're giving up a lot of the map, which means that if you play the style of Furia playing here, where they just send a lot of players together, Apex trying to get out there, but the flash work is pretty damn good from Fury. I think that's the team flash there as well. Apex is blind. Finny, what is this? Tech 9 comes out, deals with Alex, sends him packing, and now it's Vitality down 3 against 5. They've lost the B-bomb side. They do have some retake utility, but this will be very difficult to get back in.
Yeah, they have to go for it. It is the last round. So it has some angles, which does compromise where some of Furia can stand. You see the gun poking out, a quick look and a punish, but it's a 1 versus 4, a flying Vinny.
What a ridiculous peak he's trying to make here. This is actually quite awesome. Obviously he has to worry about some of the timings out of the apartments as well, but Apex is going to find one. Able J, there's ARP trying to play that smoke there. That's actually so cool. I don't think I've seen anyone try that on a pistol.
No, but Vitality are reacting. Big headshot in Boiler, and they're rushing towards the A-bomb site. Now it's them with the better positions after Furia tries to get them on the back foot, but they've swept them. Looks like Furia are on their back at the moment. Vinny and Keserato, 2 versus 5. There was 1 versus 4 last time. This time it's 1 versus 5. Maybe that's one too many. I don't know if they realize where he is just yet. Alex may walk into a headshot. No, he's not going to go too far. Or is he? Seems like he might, but he misses a shot this time. Keserato gets deleted.
Too crazy, just splitting up. Towards second mid as well. Nice nade there. Good damage onto Art and Vinny. Oh, the follow-up is even better.
It's against a force buy. And Yuri would maybe be surprised as well. Not expecting it, but NBK is just waiting. He can smell the desperation and it will be punished. In response, we see the smoke drops. Keserato is spotted by Apex. Trying to punish the tracers. Every 3rd bullet will deliver a tracer. And Vitality start to move towards the A-bomb site. Currently, it's only Able J. Although Vinny is making, actually they're all going, but I don't know if many of them will make it there in time.
Gonna do their best. Able J in this position. It's got to be very careful. Okay, Serati does get a frag there, and now Able J reveals his position. They just don't have the firepower though. If they had rifles, maybe there'd be an opportunity here, but you can see that he's Able J, there's not much, and they're taking their time. They wait for the coordinate.
Going to try and funnel them towards A, where there's a rush from Furia. How many players will be spotted? Okay, they've got moving towards sandbags. Keserato. There's not so much he can really do. He will ring the bell of Apex, and with 2 AKs, I'm sure Furia will go for this. Kevlar, did he want to gamble and lose these AK-47s? That is quite the spray, but surely now. But I think that Furia are the kind of proactive team who wouldn't necessarily do that, just copy-paste all the time. Art forced away by the flashbang. There's a smoke in the apartments, though. Able J will try to hold down the short position. He's blind, moving into the apartments himself. Art tracking, but not getting the frag in the pit. There are problems on the A side for Furia.
Keserato trying to get out of dodge there. It's Able J to go down behind the smoke. Oh, no!
To begin their CT side. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. I wonder what Vinny will try to do with $1,000 at some.
You can't be afraid to take risks. That's the name of the game. And Furia have absolutely nailed this. They're going to be committed here. 20 seconds to go. Nothing really can go wrong here because time to correct it just doesn't exist. And in they go into that B-bomb site. 10 seconds to plant the bomb. Okay, they've dealt with Vinny at the back.
So they've kept themselves in the game in that respect. If they can hold on to these, there's a fair chance Able J gets taken out. There's NBK with this.
Now would be a good time, James.
Yeah, still determined to play the top mid position, not going to banana just yet. Keserato taken out. Vinny, he can't get taken players, will be heard. They know he's got a weak weapon as well. Can he find 2? No, running out of bullets, but Art is here posting up now in his usual spot, but Zywoo's gone past and he could get taken by surprise. Art, has he got the flick in? He does. That is such an important frag for the squad. Alex taken out elsewhere towards the balcony position, and Vitality start to move towards top mid. There's NBK eliminated, which leaves Apex in a 1 versus 3, moving through the smoke, but he will be denied. Just found out that Neymar is tuned in watching Furia. Sure, he'll be rooting. Vitality will be reactive towards the bomb site. Art, though he's running, he's in battle mode. Molotov towards the U-box. He's forced out by the fountain as well. And that's can he get another kill out of this? He's buying time for his team. Alex standing in the flames, and Art will eventually be eliminated.
It's a good effort, though. He did the right thing. You have to go for the frags there. You know they're going to be rushing down. You want out of it, but that might be enough. We'll have to see. Zywoo locks down the banana position. There's no more threat coming from there. It's all about construction here for these CT players. It's another one for Zywoo as he knocks down these Brazilians. Vinny, though, fighting back tooth and nail. Alex and Apex at the back of the bomb site, waiting patiently for this push. And now it's down to the man, K Serato. He's got one, but where's the second? He hears the drop. Can he find it? Yes, he can! Through the amount of pressure. And that's a beautiful start. The boost in Boiler is somewhat of a popular move at the moment, and it works out really nicely here. MBK goes down. Zywoo, though, able to track Able J as he tries to get in position. No! Oh, he craters. That is awful. Oh, my God. But Alex, with the backstab onto Yuri, will make things slightly better for Vitality as they even up the numbers game. At the very least, in case Serato caught just walking.
The scope should be heard by RPK, so they should have an idea of where these players are. Boosted up, and that is it. Apex towards that banana position. Art's charging his way down, but he won't win that first duel. Again, a rough...
This is going to be rough for Vinny. It's going to be really tough here. And goes the first one. Thanos does the damage, but the...
You know he's hungry for it. He's going for Zywoo. Has been such a problem by the... He will do so. Facing the wall, he's expecting the flash bangs. Vinny's been taken out. There's one jump. Oh, Apex goes as well. He was red, now he's dead. Down to the 5-7, playing close. Oh, he sees the AK-47, but Zywoo finds the right angle. 2v2. Still a slow rotation. Alex is by the well, looking in the right direction, and takes out Able J. He wasn't expecting that. Speedway is for Yuri, but Alex finishes him off as well. And there's the first map for Vitality.